Hey guys, good afternoon, Namaste and Sasri Akal. As you know, Indian Prime Minister now scheduled to visit USA, United States of America on 22nd and 23rd June. Prime Minister Modi schedule to visit the USA depends on what is the outcoming of this visit. Prime Minister Modi visited the USA on the special invite of Joe Biden, the President of the United States of America. Actually, USA provided the state dinner and state guest honor to Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi is the second leader in world, almost fourth leader who can give lecture second time to the US Congress. So it's a historical, it's a significant. Prime Minister Modi is truly represented the global south of this earth, and America gives him a due importance of the leader of the world largest economy. But the whole eye is concentrated on what's the outcoming of this visit, because Ajit Doval, the NSA, is already prepared the groundwork for this visit. I think a deal between the India and United States of America on a jet engine which can replace the engine of the Tejas with American technology has already been done. And the announcement of this technological transfer is scheduled on the Prime Minister Modi visit. So it's a big win for India in the field of technological transfer. As you know, Prime Minister Modi will deliver the lecture to the US Congress. So all the US Congress bipartisan support for Prime Minister Modi for the lecturing US Congress. You know, the most important relations between the United States of India and America started from since 2000, when Bill Clinton, the former president of the United States of America, visited the India under the Prime Minister of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So from there is slightly increasing in the relationship with the USA and India. And this is a defining partnership of 21st century. As President Obama already pitches this is the defining partnership of 21st century. Because one of the world's largest democracy and one of the oldest democracies should be a natural ally. In Asia, China is rising, but it's play a dictatorship role, because in South China Sea, it claims entire South China Sea is the territory of China, as the perceptions of the dotted line, 9 dotted line. So to challenge the China in Asia, America must act on backward of the India to maintain and to strengthen India, so that India can alone fight with the China. As you know, there is a close partnership is going on between the Russia and China. So India is worried about that also, because now the Russia is not a separate power. Now Russia become the subsidiary of China. So India thinking that out of 4 largest powers, 2 are already gang up. So where is India's stance and future? So that's why Indian thinkers now freely decided to go with the USA for the betterment of India, to save our territory. 3 years is already passed, but still China is not ready to disengage from Galwan. So China's intention is not to solve the Indian border dispute, because China wants salami slicing, and the Modi government is the government who can prevent the salami slicing of Chinese. Galwan is already passed and 3 years is already passed. Still the boundary issue is still the same. Question is still the same. Both forces are against each other. So how can these two Asian giants can shape the future of 21st century depends on how is the relation between the India and China. The most consequential relationship between the India and China, if there is a conflict arises, then this is not a particularly the Asian century. Everybody understand that, because the India also retaliate. If its area China wants to capture, then India will not sit quietly, it will be retaliate for sure. The second most important thing for the America is that To counter the China influence in Asia, India is the only country in Asia who can rise against the China dictatorial mindset. So America must provide all its logistical, technological, its moral support to India. Prime Minister Modi is the strongest leader produced by India after the Indira Gandhi. So India wants some significant decisions by the USA to support India. I think the backward channel there is a going on for the POK also, because the POK is the lifeline for the Chinese supply if India chokes the Malacca Strait. So in USA must support India to take the POK back, because CPEC is totally failed. It's a mess. Chinese only take Pakistani and give employee to Pakistan only to polish the boots and each and everything. There is no meaning for the Pakistani employment in the CPEC. CPEC is failed. Pakistan is already bankrupt nation. Its economic worsen and the political stability is not there. So it's a crucial time for USA to support India unconditionally on the matter of the POK and on the matter of the South China Sea, and establish India as a de facto power of the Asia, so that the India and China can compete on the playing level. Must enhance its military capability, economic capability of India, so that the India can take on the China. And if China wants Asian century, it must understand the America game, that if it not stop its policy of salami slicing, then America and India will hutch hands, and then it's very difficult for China to survive in Asia as a survive in a superpower. Currently, some big exercises are going with the USA in the Himalayan region, in Tawang, in Uttarakhand, all along the line of actual control. So now India is also firm on its decision that it can reply China in their way. Galwan is the perfect example when we kill more than 54 soldiers. China not declared because it's the authoritative country, but India declared that its 20 soldiers are martyred. So it's a perfect time. Prime Minister Modi, this visit I think is a milestone in the history of India and United States partnership. India will also understand that the Russia not support India like that we support before, because Russia depends heavily on China on the economic front. So we have to keep our option open. We have to interact with the European powers also. Recently, Germany also collaborated with India to make a 6 submarines on the basis of $5 billion. So India is going overall approach to take along the West as take along the United States of America also, and counter the China. In personal capacity, my view is that China never wants that India rise in Asia. मतलब चाइना एक ऐसा पड़ोसी है जो नहीं चाहता कि जैसे चाइना की 10 मंजिल की मकान है. सपोज दैट चाइना है 10 स्टोरी बिल्डिंग. I give you example, but it not wants its neighbor able to make still six floor story, 6 floor building. So China never wants that India progress in economic, military, as well as in the technological advancement. So India must keep in mind that China is its real rival, not Pakistan. Pakistan is collapse automatically by itself if its economic situations are not progress. So we have to focus on the China. We have to enhance our economy. Our main primary goal is to make a 5 trillion economy with the help of American technology, with the help of our people, with the help of our technological advancement. We have to self-reliant on the defense productions, because any nation is not a powerful nation if you depend for weapon to the other countries. We have to develop our own fighter jets. We have to develop our own aircrafts. We have to develop our own submarines. Then only India will able to do so. So it's a defining partnership. Prime Minister Modi visit is a defining partnership in the history of India and America, and I hope it will reflect when Prime Minister Modi visit the White House. I will update you after the visit. Thank you and have a nice day, and Jai Hind.